Hello and welcome to another travel vlog here on FF Lifestyle. We are finally going to SHOT Show, staying in a hotel right now, which I'll explain later on, but we need to make our way to Harrisburg Airport, which is luckily right across the street. We're staying at the Comfort Inn, and we got to catch a flight that boards at 5:55. We were at a hotel last night, me and the old FF Pocketsmith there. So we got to shorten that name up for this vlog. And Mary unfortunately came down with a little bit of a cold, of course, like 3 days ago. And because she is awesome and really did not want to get me sick right before SHOT Show, we stayed in totally separate parts of the house and even went as far as booking a hotel last night so that we could sleep there instead of back home at the house. So we stayed at the Comfort Inn across from HIA. We got quite a long flight ahead to good old Nevada, about 7 hours total, and a layover in O'Hare. So as usual, film what I can. We have made it to Las Vegas. There are mountains over there. We don't see that often in Pennsylvania, you know? We just stopped at, what is this gas station called? It's a 7-Eleven type of gas station, but it's something else. But little bit of a tip if you're traveling in Vegas, be prepared to essentially be spending about an hour and a half roughly getting out of the airport if you checked your bag and then also had vehicle rental and all that. We got a Tacoma, which is not that great, so you know, but it's time change is messing us all up. So it's 12:30, but back home it's like 3:30, and we just are mad dashing it to Red Rocks to see that. So we can't get into the Airbnb for another 3 hours, and we're just going crazy with it and immediately trying to see some cool shit. We just got to the Red Rock Scenic Drive or Scenic Loop, and it is absolutely packed. I don't know if you guys can see, but over here there's like an unbelievable amount of cars. So the sign kind of acted like it was full somehow, even though I don't know how that could be full. But we're gonna see what it's looking like. Hopefully we can still get in and just drive around. It appeared to be $20 per car, so just keep that in mind. I didn't really see online anywhere that it was marked that you had to pay, so you know, you are gonna have to pay to come in here. The drive up is insane for East Coasters like us. This is like we're arriving to another planet. So super cool to see, and hopefully we can get out, walk around. If not, we can maybe try to buy tickets tomorrow or something like that. But the plan is to hit this pit stop at the Airbnb and then end the day-ish, the daytime part, in Valley of Fire, which is on the other ass end of Vegas. So keep you guys updated after we get through this very long line. So far, it seems that everything we've tried to do in Vegas to get off of the airport has involved a very long line. So just keep that in mind.
Holy cow.
Guys, we got in. But just be aware, the reservations are to make sure you're going to get entry. So there are that many people here. We got tortoise crossings going on. There are tortoise crossings. So we are now in, and I think if you're super nice to the people at the front, they might make sure that you get in. But it's definitely, you might want to call ahead with the reservation, and the really nice person at the desk let us know that the next time we want to come, if we do come throughout this trip, to get the reservation. So just kind of be aware of that. Already, this is unbelievable. It's just, I mean, they're red and they're rocks. I would definitely stop by to see the red rocks. A lot of people in line waiting to get in. We made it to the first little hiking spot of the red rocks. Dalton's got cool glasses on the vlog. We're switching to a standard first name, which should be a good switch from the long one. But there are people like actually rope climbing on the face over here, so we're just trying to get down there. Maybe temperature is cold, but nowhere near as cold as back home, so that's a plus. The camera really is just not doing this place justice with how cool it is. I'm gonna try to not break a leg as well.
You'd be surprised what you stick to.
Wow.
Good stop and turn.
Incredible views.
I definitely didn't need the Senchi.
Yeah.
It's the thing about moving, it heats up quick.
Yeah. The camera does not do it justice, but it's worth whatever you gotta pay. I mean, overall scenery, you heat up quick. It was a little chilly by the parking lot, but it's getting hot quick.
I'm chuckling because like somebody peed here. I'm so used to just billy goat and stuff that, like, you know.
I am not used to it at all. Cool. Holes and rocks that are super cool. Freaking out. Dude, what a cool shot.
After you do that, I'm gonna pee in this little crevice.
All right.
I can see. Just didn't want to be like pissing on you, you know. Isn't any more destructive than them fighting.
So we made our way to the top of this really big rock, and it is a great little spot to just chill out. And we got our car over there, so for reference, we're like right across, but you're not gonna just walk here. How we got here is coming down
Where those people are.
Yeah, exactly where those people are, and take a left all the way around, and then you can kind of start dipping down right in here and find a cool spot to walk up to. And I think one of my favorite things about Red Rocks so far is you can kind of go wherever. So wherever you want to bring your danger level to, I guess you can kind of do that. There's definitely a few spots that you wouldn't want to be like just not paying attention, vlogging on a camera like this, like I'm doing, but you know, definitely I would say not the place for kids, because they're gonna basically be able to see the parking lot and that's about it. But I mean, just the views behind us are like insane. Dalton, what do you think of Red Rocks so far?
I like Red Rocks. I am down for Red Rocks.
We're a little uncertain of what to do because Valley of Fire was really on the list of another cool one. This is kind of the only day to see it, and it's 1:58 right now. Sunsets at 4:50, and it's about an hour and 5 minutes to Valley of Fire. So I don't know if there's like way more cool stuff at Red Rocks that we're gonna miss, but it's always the challenge with this stuff is you're trying to fit in as much as you can in a very, very, very limited amount of time. But I feel like we're seeing a lot of really cool stuff that feels like I'm on a different planet right now. So that's super, super cool to see. But awesome, incredible so far. So for further reference, that's where you start, and where we were just sitting is right there. So that's kind of the path you got to take to get all the way up there, and it's a good bit of walking. Just something to be aware of as well, one way all the way through. So once you're on the scenic drive, you're committed to the scenic drive. You're not just gonna like turn around after the first one and go out. We are taking the journey to see where this road takes us out in the desert, and there are turtles walking around, so be cautious of the turtles. Well guys, no matter what we do, the views on this scenic drive are views that you're just never really ever gonna see again. Something else worth noting, we might not make it to Valley of Fire. I finally got the GPS to work. We're about an hour and a half from Valley of Fire, and again, I didn't really look at how long the scenic drive is, but you know, if we don't make it to Valley of Fire today, not the end of the world. So we're gonna make the judgment call at the end of the scenic drive and go from there. But I gotta say, just the drive itself, every turn is just like, it's hard to put into words really how wild this is. And again, as I've said so many times, this drive, the camera really does not do it justice as just how large those mountains are right over there. And it's just, I mean, look at that, guys. Just incredible.
With the sun. They know.
That's a cool place to overnight it. Said that's a cool place to overnight it.
He's still a pretty active hiker. I feel good about the fact that
We made the call. We're just going to the Airbnb, which I think is definitely the right move. Given the fact that we had to pay to get into Red Rocks, and the fact that the park office or whatever closes at Valley of Fire at 4. We would have got there at like 4:05. Would have really sucked if you got to pay to get into there, and we couldn't, drove all that time. So we're just gonna go to the Airbnb, take it easy, try to get some freaking pizza, take a poop, and just go from there, because, you know, it's been a long freaking day. So we're trying to get the address up. We just know that we have to make our way back on this very long, very cool looking road. I will check in once we finally get to the Airbnb. All right, guys, we just got to our Airbnb, and this one does not have a title, but you might recognize it from photos. It is titled as House with Pool and Hot Spa 12 minutes from the Strip. And it is just below the airport. So like if the airport's here, it's like under here. So that's kind of where it's at. It's really nice. We have a full like pool and outdoor situation here. So hot tub and pool, which is cool. Even has a grill. So might grill out this week, who knows. It is definitely a polar plunge in the pool right now. It's super chilly, but honestly, I don't mind that. Trying to do a little bit of recovery this trip, because it's all throughout the week. I am going to be training at the gym. I'm going to find a gym around here. Freaking price of this gym called Dragon's Lair, which looked really cool, until I saw that the monthly membership at this place is $249, and a week pass, 7 days, is $99. And we would be training for 4, so you're kind of smoked, because a 4-day pass is $79. So, I'm sorry, 3 days, so we would get smoked out of a day. So they really get you. Hopefully I can find a slightly cheaper place, but we are like dropping to E real quick, and it's only 4 p.m. Vegas time, but what we're used to right now is 7 p.m. So it's going to be really tough to stay up. But I found a pizza place 3 minutes away from here. The pizza place is called Pizza Heroes. It got pretty good reviews. The pizza looks good. 4.8 stars. So my hopes are high. If you guys don't know me personally, I'm quite the judge of pizza, but I having a little bit of a snack of popcorners, one of my favorite snacks, and we are going to probably order a pizza, drive over there, pick it up, come back. Driving around here, nightmare. Really not a huge fan. Not for traffic. Traffic wasn't terrible. It's just like Vivarium, the same houses, just one after the other after the other. It's like the same exact thing all throughout Vegas. So much different than driving it. It's hard to go from Red Rocks to like the same cookie cutter tan house over and over and over again. So, you know, it is what it is. But let's see how this pizza is. Truly Italian there. The wonderful lady that I think was maybe one of the owners that owned it was like right off the boat from Italy, and was like showing us the pizza before it came out and stuff. So very cool, nice. Haven't tasted it yet, so we'll see. But I would imagine from the reviews and everything, it was pretty good. But it's about 3 minutes from the Airbnb. Extra large pizza is this, and it's 18 inches. So not sure on sizing, but I'm about to chow down on this. I'll let you guys know how it tasted. Pizza completed. I have like 4 pieces left out of the very large pizza. Atmosphere and just niceness of the people, 10 out of 10, I would say. Maybe not atmosphere, but niceness of the people, 10 out of 10. Pizza, I'm very harsh on pizza. I'm going to say 7 out of 10. Very good. Very, very good. That's like a pretty hardcore rating. So it's pretty good. Would go back. Very clean tasting. Didn't taste like a bunch of gross crap in there. It tasted like super fresh ingredients. For me, it could have been a 10 out of 10 if it was a little bit more like spice or flavor or something. It just need a little dash. That was it. We are fucking dying right now, and it is 5:57, and I have all of the footage uploaded from today. I'm taking a new approach to these vlogs. I am uploading and gonna try to edit and get it ready to go like a few days after, because I can't deal with getting home and having like 30 gigs of footage to go through. It's just way too much. So on a trip like this, it's half work, half fun. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of editing at the moment. Got weird shit falling back there. But we're gonna try to find a grocery store. There's one that Mary recommended to me that's like 7 minutes away, so we're gonna try to go to that and get some stuff for tomorrow. We are going to the gym on this trip. So all the gyms around here are like $300 a month and like $99 for a week. So unbelievably expensive, but we're going to try Cult Fitness tomorrow. So it's like 14 minutes away, and I'll get some of that on film as well. But you guys might see the grocery store, you might not. We'll see where this vlog ends. We just did some grocery shopping at, can't remember what the grocery store was, Smith's grocery store. And it was not bad, and prices were about exactly the same as back home. So that was pretty refreshing. Super Twilight Zone around here because of the time change, and also this is the first time I've ever been on the West Coast, so it's just everything is very different. Got 2 souvenirs today, which were 2 red rocks from the Red Rocks Canyon. So that's pretty cool. And we got enough stuff for like breakfast and lunch-ish. I would imagine most of the days we're going to be eating out for dinner. So got stuff for that. And then I also got Emergency, which pounding these before a Germ Fest event like that, probably not a bad idea. And we are about done. It is 7:35 right now, which means it's 10:35. What we're used to. Barely slept last night in the hotel, so I'm gonna drink some Emergency and I'm gonna shower and try to get some sleep. I'm ending this vlog now, and I already have it edited, so that's wild. I just got to upload this video, and by Tuesday, like 2 days from now, you guys are going to be watching this relatively up to date. So I will start another vlog tomorrow, day 2 in Vegas, and we're going to try out a gym close by that you guys may or may not see. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay tuned for more great content coming soon.